Cedric Davis won't be leaving Metro anytime soon. He's now being held without bond under Ahniah's law. Davis accused of shooting and killing a man in March, then hiding out in Texas.
Now the judge finding there's enough evidence to send that case to a grand jury. Our Brendan Kirby was at that hearing. He's at our breaking news desk now.
And Brendan, we understand there was real trouble brewing long before the shooting, right?
Yeah, that's right. There was, Byron and Lenise, and it came to a head in March. That's when Davis's ex-girlfriend went to a city magistrate to make a criminal harassment complaint about him during the first week of March. But the magistrate found there wasn't enough evidence. A week later, her new boyfriend was dead. A shooting on March 14th on Northwest Drive left Cedric Lynch dead, shot while he was inside his car. Mobile Police Detective Kenneth Gillespie testified that Cedric Davis came out of the house Lynch shared with his girlfriend. Detective Gillespie testified that it was the culmination of more than a year of harassment by Davis, who he said was angry that the woman had left him for Lynch. The detective detailed allegations of past incidents, that Davis had broken into the woman's apartment and sent her a video of himself threatening to burn it down, that he smashed the windshield and window of her cousin's car, that he took a child seat out of a car and threw it along with other items at the woman, giving her a concussion.
Domestic violence is a pervasive issue in our community, and it's always our deep fear when we prosecute these cases that we'll end up prosecuting a murder. So that's why we prosecute domestic violence as seriously and as consistently as we do.
Mobile County Chief Assistant District Attorney Jennifer Sussman declined to comment on why the city magistrate denied the woman's request for an arrest warrant. Defense attorney Greg Dawkins challenged the credibility of his client's ex-girlfriend. He noted that most of the incidents Detective Gillespie testified about didn't result in charges or convictions. District Judge Spiro Chariagatis said he based his decision to jail Davis without bond in part on testimony about the prior incidents and in part based on evidence that the defendant fled to his aunt's house in Texas. Detective Gillespie testified that he had his brother in Florida make social media posts to make people think he was there.
I think that you'll find, as the evidence plays out, that his evidence of flight and the evidence that Judge Chariagatis heard was sufficient for him to make an appropriate finding under Ahniah's law.
And Detective Gillespie testified that on the day of the shooting, Davis tried to call or text the woman 800 times. Reporting live from the Breaking News Center, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.